Okay, so we've had overcast pretty much all day, and we have the clearing now, and we see these lines, these parallel lines. There's no billowiness to them at all. These lines of aerosol dust. See the lines there? We've just had the clearing basically, and we have these lines. There's no billowiness to these. These dust particles they spray will grab the moisture, but you can see they don't really have any moisture to them. Once they grab any moisture, and or pretty much any time, they can steer these, manipulate these plasma clouds, whatever you want to call them, GMO clouds. They can manipulate them basically anywhere they want to. The sad thing is, eventually this dust, which is nanodust, very likely aluminum, barium, strontium, coal ash, chalk, sprayed to manipulate the weather, stratospheric aerosol injection, marine cloud whitening, solar radiation management, whatever you want to call it. And it's sort of a covert program. And the reason why it's semi-covert, and they tell you that chemtrails are a hoax, chemtrails are unreal, the reason why they tell you that is because they will not want to accept the responsibility for the lung and other disorders that come from the fallout from these nano dust particles they spray. And so meanwhile they will sidetrack you with political entertainment, romance affairs, etc., scandals, political scandals, all kinds of stuff, just to keep you distracted. And here you can see one just flew by here, spraying. There's one that's kind of mushroomed out. Oh, this is line. You can see the lininess to this. There's no billowiness. Nothing looks very natural about this dust cloud, and that's basically what it is. You can see here lines off the coast, and we have a kind of a coastal fog bank coming in, and typically they'll do heavy spraying off the coast and manipulate it in. And so, yep, they're trying to save us from global warming. And those people who get lung cancer and related fallout diseases, well, they're just collateral damage. Collateral damage. And they won't tell you about it because they won't want to take any responsibility for the people who are going to die because of these sprays. Sooner or later, it will have an effect. It will have an effect on the environment and people's health. Okay, so here it is, 15, 20 minutes, half hour later, we have completely overcast skies. That fog bank that was off the coast has drifted in. If you call it fog bank, I call it sprays. There was a huge fluctuation in temperature. The sprays likely will contain some sort of ammonium to make the weather colder. Ammonium chloride, I believe, they put in the sprays to make the weather colder. And we have the fallout now that's going to be affecting our health. So We are experiencing very huge fluctuations in temperatures in between the sprays. And so these sprays are manipulated with the towers. By the towers. There's also a big tower over here. Right there. It's sort of behind the fog at this point. Huge fluctuations in temperature.